a few days late, but we had those 2 holidays back to back, and I got caught up with everything, and now I'm having all kinds of problems, like my internet is down, and I don't know what the hell's wrong with my Wi-Fi, so that's why this is late. Dr. Noise's Silent Echoes EP, freaking amazing. There's 6 songs on this, and all 6 of them are very, very awesomely diverse. You can get this CD for $6, I'll link it in the sidebar. I'm also going to link in the sidebar a video where it has all 6 songs on one video, so you can listen to the whole thing. So if you don't know who Dr. Noise is, I'm assuming most of you probably do. He's a musician on YouTube. He's got some really, really cool stuff that you should definitely check out if you haven't before. Nirvana In Utero, this is their 3rd and final album. This is arguably their best album. It's basically their 2nd album, Nevermind, but amped up a little bit more, with a little more diversity in the songs and a little less catchy radio poppiness to it. It's got a bunch of awesome songs in here, like Heart-Shaped Box and Rape Me, and my favorite Nirvana song, All Apologies. So overall, really no problems with this at all. I really like this album. I got 2 Rush albums this month. I got Moving Pictures and 2112. There's a bit of a time difference between these 2, and you can definitely tell a lot. This one is from 1976, and this one is from 1981. This one, I've been told, is Rush's best album. I'm sure there's people that will argue with that, but this is pretty amazing from start to finish. This one, I have a few hang-ups with it. I don't like it as much. But, I mean, overall, Rush is still pretty freaking fantastic. So, I'm finally getting into Rush. It took me long enough. Inglourious Basterds. Awesome movie. It's a Quentin Tarantino movie, so the plot is kind of... It's not out front, and it's more about the character development and stuff like that, and I do want to watch it a second time, because there was a lot of substance to this movie, and like you just kind of had to take it all in the first watch, and so I'm thinking it'll be a lot better the second time around, but it's still a really, really great movie. Tim and Eric's awesome show, great job, Season 3. I love this show so much. It's like an acquired taste of humor, though. I don't think everybody can get into it. You gotta kind of think your way into it, because it's like a really strange type of comedy. So this is just another great season from that show. I liked the first 2 seasons a little bit better, but I still need to watch this again to kind of get used to it. Same with, like, Inglourious Basterds. I will say that out of the first 3 seasons, this one's definitely the weirdest. I got this as a gift. Nightlight, a parody. Bet you can't guess what it's a parody of. Don't really know much about it, except from what's on the back. It's just kind of like a little Twilight spoof, and it sounds like it's going to be hilarious, so I'm really looking forward to read this. And Catching Fire, the 2nd book in the Hunger Games. Oh my god, it is so good! I'm only halfway through it, but I cannot wait to be finished with it. The Hunger Games, if you haven't read them, you need to so badly. They are, like, unbelievably fantastic. So this one picks up right where the first one left off, and after reading the first one, I thought, what else can they possibly do to the story? There's, like, nothing else to do. I was so completely wrong. There are, like, plot twists at, like, the end of every chapter, and, like, if you're reading it and you have to stop, you need to make sure you stop reading in the middle of a chapter, because there's a cliffhanger at the end of each chapter. So if you try to stop at the end of a chapter, you'll like keep trying to read ahead to figure out what's going to happen next, and it's just like so addicting. That's pretty much it. I don't really have anything else to talk about this particular time, and I need to get back to doing a bunch of other things. I'm not making videos as much as I would like to. My creativity is kind of run dry at the moment, so hopefully I'll be able to pick that up a little bit more within this month. However, I'm going to a bigger school, and I'll have more work than I usually did. I'm not really sure if that plan's going to work out or not because of the new school. But hopefully I'll be able to come up with something. So I will see you all whenever my next video is going to be. Whenever that is. Who knows? If it's by the end of January, then I will be very disappointed in myself.